Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. For my first video, I'll start off with a project with 3 dolls. Not 1, but 3. The theme will be inspired of the most magical place in the world. No, it's not Disney, but the Efteling. This theme park in the Netherlands has a dark ride called the Droomvlucht. Translation for you guys, it's Dreamflight. Yes. And you visit places with flying castles, elves, trolls and fairies. Oh, I wish I could live there. It's so magical. If you're interested and are not familiar with this dark ride, I'll put their website down below. But you're probably thinking, which figures am I going to make? Well, the fairies of course. While you're going through the forest, there are 3 just hanging around on this wooden branch. And they are going to inspire me. I hope. Anyway, I was looking through the web and my own files for some pictures to work with. This time, I don't need to make a rough sketch. Let's get started. These 3 Monster High dolls are ready to be customized. First, the easy steps, by removing the dresses, hair and the faces. With a small scissor, cut the hair as close to the scalp as possible. And then, at last, off with the heads. I just want to say that out loud. Boil some hot water and let the head set for 30 seconds. Take a towel so you can't burn your hands. Hold the neck very tightly. And this part can be a bit tricky. Sometimes if you pull it too fast, you can easily break the structure inside of the neck that holds the head on its place. Been there, done that. When it's done, I cut off the top of the structure. Personally, I find it more easier to work without it. But I don't think everyone does this. Now carefully remove the brain. I mean, all the gooey and sticky stuff that's inside of the head. Take 100% aceton and remove the face. After removing, make sure to clean the doll with some water and soap. I also removed the black hair color on the heads. These fairies aren't getting black hair. Looking through the different pictures from the fairies of the attraction, they all have different kind of hair colors. So I bought blonde, light pink and blue. Before I begin, I'll make sure that the scalps of the heads have the same color as the hair. And now begins the part of rerooting the hair. What take hours of work? No wait, days of work. And these are 3 dolls. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. First I reroot front and back hairline and then work towards the middle of the head. There are no certain rules of how to reroot the hair. You're just happy when this part is over. Really. With fabric tack, I glued the hair inside of the hat, also making sure that the glue hits every spot. And after a few days, they all have new hair. Look at all that hair! So many people will be jealous with that kind of hair. I would. Now to wrap up that hair in some fabric to protect it from the face painting and the sealing. I'm gonna make 3 different faces. On the pictures, you can see that some of them have pouting lips. That's gonna be tough. Wish me luck! First, I work with some pastels for the blushing and pencils for the lining. When I don't get much done on her face, or I want to protect the lines before going any further, seal it off with Mr. Super Clear. Sorry, but some linings I have to do off camera. This is the first time I'm filming and I have a feeling of rushing things. Maybe in time I'll get used to it. I always end up with some paint to bring up some colors. If you're satisfied with everything, just seal it again. Now to trim that long hair and make some curls in it, I use some straws for the big curls. Soak it in hot water and let it dry overnight. And the next day you get some nice curls. Just looking through the pictures, I wanted to make the dress with sleeves, just like in the sketch I drew. But in the end it was too difficult for me and I didn't make the sleeves. I made 2 layers for the skirt and I'm still thinking about the 3rd layer, but let's just begin with the top and the skirt and we'll see about that later. These are the fabrics that I'm gonna use. I made this dress with the patterns I drew. Also, I am going to show you in a few steps how I made this dress. The skirt I made it from chiffon and silk layers. With the chiffon, I use a technique where you pull on the string and you'll get the wrinkles in the fabric. With the silk layer, I stitch the edge nicely with the machine. Now we're going to make the top with 2 silk layers. First, I stitch the neckline with the machine. Then we're going to turn it inside out and the neckline will be nice and tightly. Pin it and stitch the sides together. This part I'm not very proud of. Normally I wouldn't use glue gun for this, but just this once, don't hate me. And when it's complete, you can stitch everything together. Now we're going to make the flower crown. In the store I found these cute paper flowers with wire. Just wrap the wire around each other and make a circle with all 15 flowers. And then you're done. With the wings, I had to work off camera. I just realized that there is something that I don't like, and that's soldering. On the drawing, I made several rings with the wire, and off camera I did some, well, I tried some soldering. I have some ring foil that will look pretty in the sun, and glued them on the rings with the glue spray. To be sure that everything sticks together, I use a little bit of glue gun on the edge of the wings to hold it on its place. And when every separate wing is done, I glue it all together. Another job for the glue gun, because I hate soldering. With some fabric and snap fasteners, I can attach them on the dress. And with the long curly hair, you don't see the messy stuff on the backside. Lucky! It's not the best wings that I made, for sure, but I like how it turned out. Maybe in the future I'll make better ones, because the Tinkerbell doll that I made needs some better wings too. I think we're done. Now it's time to dress these dolls. They live happily under the protection of King Oberon and Queen Titania. Every time when a human is fantasizing or believing in fairies, only then will a fairy be born from a flower. So maybe when you think hard enough, you can see a fairy. This was a great learning experience, especially the filming part. And we have to start somewhere, right? I wonder, has the Efteling ever given names to their fairies in the ride? But for now, I'm going to name these three. Meet Lani, her name means sky. Alette means little loved fairy. And Millie, which means beautiful. If you love these fairies as much as I do and have fun watching this video, please don't forget to click on the like button. If you want to see more videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. Also, you can find more of my work on the other social medias. I'll put the websites down below. Keep fantasizing and believing, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye!